Hi everyone, Leticia here. Hope your week has been going wonderful. Greetings from Playa del Carmen. I am here today with another edition of my Freedom Playa Real Estate Show. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. Technical difficulties. Actually, my slides are still uploading. Thanks again for tuning in, my friends. I will be speaking to you today about I'm continuing my series about how much a certain budget can get you in Playa del Carmen. And today we're going to be looking at what a $300,000 US budget can get you in this area. Keep in mind, my friends, that the Playa del Carmen and Riviera Maya real estate market is dollarized. It's a dollarized market, so prices are often quoted in US dollars, especially when we're talking about this desirable, walkable part of Playa del Carmen where tourists like to come, where expats, should we call ourselves immigrants or like to relocate to? Okay, so without further ado, my friends, I'm gonna share my slides with you, and I'll have some visuals. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the same slides format that I've used for my previous presentations, talking about how in Playa del Carmen we have the two sides of the highway. So if you're coming from Cancun Airport, you're gonna be going along this yellow line. That is the Cancun Playa del Carmen Tulum Highway. And this right here would be, what we call the Central Playa del Carmen. This is the walkable, desirable part of Playa where most tourists and expats would prefer to live. That being said, if you're looking for a larger property like a house, you're going to have higher chances of finding them here, or perhaps in the exclusive residential Playa Car neighborhood, which is located kind of in the south end of Playa del Carmen. So greetings to all of you who are watching this live, and also to those of you who will be tuning in after the fact. Thanks again for tuning in, my friends. Okay, so let's talk about what a $300,000 budget can get you on the beach side of the highway. Okay, here you're going to be looking at move-in ready. Again, some luxury one-bedroom units. Typically, you can get luxury one-bedrooms for even less than this. But again, some properties. So I'm going to show you one unit that is currently for sale in that price range. Give me 1 second, my friends. Downloads. I have the link to the Airbnb, but I won't be able to copy it directly from the slide, so I have to just start up my slides. 1 second, my friends. Oh, I should have had this ready earlier. Okay, 1 second, my friends. Generally, like I said, you can expect to get one-bedroom units for even less than that price point, but for this price point, you can expect to get a move-in ready, fully furnished, luxury style one-bedroom unit. For some reason, I can't even copy this, so copy plus click to follow the link. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. Guys, thanks for your patience. Sorry about that. I really need to do better with my links share. Okay. And I may have to change. Okay, here. I'm going to have to do another share. Bear with me for a second, my friends. Share screen. I'm going to have to share my entire screen. Okay, or maybe Mozilla. Okay. And I'll just have to go all the way here. So this is a unit. This is in a building called Sol Playa. This building is already operational. The building would have been completed about 3-4 years ago. And it's located in a tranquil and beautiful part of Playa del Carmen. You can see the style of units. Unfortunately, it's the clicks are not working for whatever reason. So anyway, you can see the style of unit it is. It's a pretty spacious corner unit. You actually have a partial ocean view from the balcony, from the living room. It's about 66 square meters, which if you multiply in square feet, you're looking at about, I guess, 660, almost 700 square feet. So pretty spacious one-bedroom unit. Actually, you can see in this building, in this picture, which is not sharing, that you have a partial ocean view from your living room window. So, pretty premier unit. And again, when you're looking at resale units, there is a chance that you can negotiate the price down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing that. And let's go back to our slides, my friends. Okay. What else can you expect to get for this budget on the beach side of Playa? Well, this budget already gives you access to some very nice 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, luxury style condos in premier buildings like this building here, which is a recently completed project by top Riviera Maya developer Simca. This is the Ipana building complex. It's a pretty sizable development right in the heart of the walkable part of Playa. This right here is another building called the City Condos. Here, again, you can expect 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms for this price range. And I'm showing you some sample pictures of some of the units that are actually currently available for sale in both of these buildings. Okay, definitely, you know, when you're looking at a 300,000 USD budget, this already gives you access to move-in ready, luxury type buildings with beautiful amenities such as rooftop pools, gyms. Some of them may have a kids play area. So definitely it's a budget that gives you quite a bit of access, even in these very desirable buildings in Playa del Carmen. You're not going to get oceanfront for this price point. Let's be clear about that. For this price point, you're going to be a few blocks away from the ocean, but definitely we're talking about a 10-minute walk from the ocean. Definitely very doable, very desirable, prime locations, prime buildings in Playa. Okay. In terms of pre-construction options, again, and why would somebody want to buy pre-construction? I've done a webinar on pre-construction in Mexico, but let's say a client. Well, first of all, before I even get into pre-construction, let me just say, my friends, that if you are a Canadian or an American considering buying in Playa del Carmen, I'm not sure what's happening with my Wi-Fi. Yeah, I was just saying that for Canadians and Americans looking at acquiring real estate in Mexico, we have increasing numbers of mortgage options from both US-based and Mexican lenders. So, and some of these lenders have a 250K US property purchase minimum price. So if you and most of them will require a minimum 30 to 35% down payment. So if you are considering a property like this, you're wanting a 2-bedroom in these desirable areas, and you're thinking, well, I'd rather have a move-in ready unit. Keep in mind, we now have increasing numbers of lenders that will consider you based on your declared income, your bank statements from Canada, the US, your credit score in Canada and the US. And again, it's actually helpful to be looking at properties in this price range because now we have more mortgage options in the marketplace, okay, for 250K plus properties. Now, let's say a client is either not interested in a move-in ready building, maybe they don't have the minimum 30 to 35% down payment. Well, when it comes to pre-construction, I'll show you the kind of units you can expect to get, again, in the 300K price range. I have a couple of sample projects. One of them is called Distrito Playa, and this is a building that's being built. It has an expected delivery date of spring of 2024, and it's located at a very desirable central part of Playa, literally Calle 26 with Avenida 10, the same street that the best gym in town or most popular gym in town is located. So definitely very walkable, very nice. Let me see if this is the one right here, my friends. Yeah. So this is a luxury condo building called Distrito Playa. And to give you an idea, the 1-bedrooms in this building are going for about $259. They have studios priced at about $175, $189. 2-bedroom units priced at around $320. So just upwards of 300,000 US. I will maybe do a whole session on this. It's a super prime location, beautiful units. I'll have to double check whether they're coming, whether they come furnished or not. In any case, the location itself is kind of what sells. This is what the 2-bedroom unit would look like. Okay, and this would be a studio unit with main entry, living area, and 2-bedroom and 1-bedrooms. Again, I'm sorry, it's my Wi-Fi here is slower than I'd like it to be. This would be a 1-bedroom. Okay, so again, we're still under for the 1-bedrooms, we're under the 300K price point. For the 2-bedrooms, we're close to that. Delivery date, again, spring of 2024. And typically with pre-construction projects, you are required to come up with a 30% down payment. But let's say for whatever reason, maybe right this moment, you're not in a position to get a mortgage. This gives you more time to come up with the funds, and maybe closer to the delivery date, you'll be in a position to apply for a partial mortgage. Okay. Another nice project that is currently under construction in Playa, in the desirable family-friendly Playa Car neighborhood. We have a premier project called The Leaf. If you're familiar with Playa Car, we have two premier buildings in Playa Car, let's see if I can pronounce that, Vaivén del Viento and Agua Playa Car, very luxurious, desirable projects. In pre-construction, if somebody wants something brand new, first of all, Agua right now for 2 bedrooms, you're looking at closer to 400 because it's already built. So in pre-construction, in a similar style building, you now give yourself access to a 2-bedroom unit for around the 300K price point. So I'm going to show you again some renders of the Leaf. Okay. Again, oh, you know what? I don't know. Oh my God, I think, you know what, my friends? If I was showing the renders, oh my gosh, here, I need to be able to actually share my screen. Okay, give me a second, my friends, because I think, once again, to be able to share the renders, I need to share the entire screen. Okay, allow, okay, here. So this was the, because I don't think I was showing this to you. Okay, this is the Distrito Playa project that's being built again in the heart of Playa. Delivery date of spring of next year. I was talking, but like you couldn't see anything. So these are some renders of the project. 1 bedrooms going for about 259. These are pretty spacious units. Well, about 600 square feet for the 1 bedroom. That you can see corner units backing onto Avenida 10. So super central location. If you know where the gym is in Playa, this would be the location. Same street as the gym, intersection with Avenida 10. Pretty premier location. Boutique luxury condo building. Again, I'll double check whether the units come furnished or not. And feel free to reach out to me and I'll double check that. This is the 2-bedroom format. Interesting, but you basically have views on both sides of that street, Calle 24 and Calle 26. This is what the studio would look like in their 1-bedroom unit. Anyway, so that was the Distrito Playa. And now talking about the Playa Car project that I had just started talking to you about, called The Leaf. This is, again, premier luxury development that, again, has a delivery date of spring of 2024. They are currently selling, this is a pretty large complex consisting of 4 different towers. Currently, only towers A and B are for sale, and those have a delivery date of spring of 2024. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be really, really impressive. Absolutely amazing project. I'll show you guys some. These are renders of the interiors. Definitely family friendly. They're going to have a water slide for the kids, and you know, it is in the premier and very desirable Playa Car neighborhood in Playa del Carmen. I mean, it just looks pretty amazing. I'll show you some of the interior renders as well. And again, in this project, you can still get access to 2-bedroom units for the 300K price point. In the case of this project, the units do not come furnished. However, there are some furniture packages available. Okay. The project is called The Leaf. So the whole idea are these natural interiors, natural colors. You get the vibe. I have no doubt that it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous project. Okay. Most of Tower A is sold out. I saw that there were maybe 4 or 5 units available. There are still some 2-bedroom units in Tower B. And again, delivery for both Towers A and B is expected for early next year. Okay, let's go back to, okay, I'm going to stop sharing here. Go back to the slides. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. And let's talk about, okay, the non-beach side of the highway. What can a $300,000 budget get you on the non-beach side of the highway? As I mentioned, my friends, on the non-beach side of the highway, we mostly have private residential communities in different price point and different price ranges. Okay, we have some very affordable communities that are geared more towards the national market. Okay, and then we have communities that are higher end and that would appeal to both, you know, expats and you know, some Mexican families for sure. So 2 of the projects I could talk to you about in Senderos Maracoba, You might have seen me do some live streams. Senderos Mayacoba is an exclusive area within the larger Ciudad Mayacoba community. And let me see if I have some pictures of so a house like this, my friends, is actually in Senderos Mayacoba. You're looking at literally a 300K price point. This is a move-in ready property. Now, this would be, again, on the non-beach side of the highway. We're talking about a 15-minute drive to downtown Playa del Carmen. Ideally, if you're going to be living in this kind of residential community, yes, you do want to have a car. Very beautiful upscale home, very modern, minimalist type design. Okay, not super large. I can't remember right now what the square footage is, but I'm happy to send you details. In the same, and this would be about the lowest price point you can expect in Senderos Mayacoba. Over there, we have houses ranging from 300,000 to 600,000 and more, and even upwards of $1 million. There are some mansions in there, so very exclusive. Nature, it's surrounded by nature. The common areas are absolutely spectacular. I'll put a link. I recently posted a link to the sports house of the Senderos Mayacoba community. I'll put a link below just to give you guys an idea. Very upscale, very desirable, family-friendly neighborhood. And then along the same lines, we have a much smaller, again, private subdivision community, and these are now in pre-construction, Palmara Residencial. There was literally only one house left for moving. The next phase of this project, and I'll share some renders and pictures of that, very beautiful, very desirable, also beautiful family homes. You're looking at a starting price point of 300 going up to 400 and upwards, depending on how many extras you want. But I'll show you guys some pictures of the model home. Palmara is more of your standard, what we would call in Canada or the US a subdivision. So again, gated community, smaller than Senderos Mayacoba, perhaps not as much greenery around. But some people like that because it's more intimate. You have a beautiful pool right in the middle of the community, sports house, and the homes are very beautiful. I had some clients when we were looking at houses in this price range. This was like my client's favorite. Let me share my screen again so I can share some renders of that, my friends. Thank you for bearing with me with my screen share. Share screen, yes, okay. I'm gonna try to share this. Thank you for the love, everyone. Okay, let me bring this back up. Renders, no, that's not it. Yeah, so this right here is what the model home in Palmara Residential looks like. Now, I should mention the model home has some extras. So, for example, this thing here, the cover for your parking spots, does not come included in the base model, which starts at 300,000. If you wanted this, it would be an extra, I think, 20 to 30,000 US. I'm going to show you some pictures of the interior. I mean, are these all just pictures of the house? Okay, enough pictures of the same house. I want to get into the interior. Okay, literally they have two pictures of the same thing. Okay, yeah, beautiful, spacious house. I do have a video of this on my YouTube channel as well. I'm going to link to it as well. I don't want to share another video and sit through ads on my own channel, but you guys can see it's definitely a beautiful, spacious home. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. The pool is an extra again, so it doesn't come as a standard feature. Not in the 300K model. The model shown as it is, including with this rain cover for the patio, that's also an extra. So the standard model does not have the patio cover. It does not have a pool. They're not expensive to put in, but the extras do add up. I mean, they have a ton of. You know what? Let me just see if I can find. I'd rather show you guys more pictures of the interior because it is a beautiful home. The house comes with all the kitchen cabinetry included. Other types of cabinetry would cost a bit extra, like the closets. The appliances are extra. The furniture is extra. Furniture is, your choice as a client. What really impressed me about this house are just how spacious, how large the bedrooms are. Very well sized. Like, look at that. That's the master bedroom. This is the other bedroom. Very, very nice. Very livable house. Definitely a higher end property. The Mayacoba house is also very beautiful. Not as large as this one, though, for the same price point. In all fairness, But anyway, my friends, you can see you can get yourself for 300,000 US. You can get yourself this kind of house. Again, the accent walls that was just in the model house. You can If you want that kind of accent, well, I'm sure you can make it happen. I like the floor to ceiling windows, open like large patio doors. You know, this whole idea of live in, live out, enjoying the outdoors, walk-in closets, another feature of this house. Anyway, my friends, so that's, I wanted to give you guys an idea of what you can expect to get for this kind of budget. Thank you guys for watching. If you are interested in real estate in Playa del Carmen or the Riviera Maya in general, I'm here to help you. I do help people with purchases in Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and the surrounding cities like Puerto Aventura, Puerto Morelos. And I do also help people with rentals in Playa del Carmen. So if you have an interest in that, feel free to reach out to me, my friends. WhatsApp is the fastest way to reach me. That's my contact there, or email, and that's the wrong email. Well, that's another email address I have, but you can actually reach me at info@freedomplaya.com. Okay, thank you, my friends, for watching. Have a great rest of your week. Happy weekend, and see you next week. Okay, blessings. Bye for now.